Check it out.
Escape reality with Matt Z.
Well, Dak, here's the deal. I'm the best there is, plain and simple. I mean, I wake up in the morning, I piss excellent.
We're all authoritative to our brain. Like, we control what we want to control. You know, if we want to allow that negative stuff to come in, we're going to allow that negative stuff to come in.
Well, I think it's like catching yourself in the moment. Because I don't even feel like myself, and the more I do it, the more I'm aware of it. But it's just like being in a meditative state almost, and you're just observing your thoughts. So regardless if you're doing something or you're actually meditating, but it's just the practice of basically just observing your thoughts and like processing and using like critical I can't think of the words, but it's like critically thinking about critically think about like why you're feeling the way you're feeling, and then I'll just like pause sometimes, think, and I say, okay, well I feel a bit upset because this is affecting me. Well, why is it affecting me? Well, it's out of my control, so who cares? And you kind of have to like give yourself those like pep talks. I know for myself that's helped in terms of like finding like and like restructuring your brain in terms of knowing those pitfalls, essentially. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, like, you know, if you think about it, man, like our brains are so intricate. Like, you know, we're people of habit, right? Humans are habit. Mm-hmm. So like, you know, we do something so much all the time, we don't even realize we're doing it. You know, all of a sudden you don't make your bed for 3 months. It's just something you never do, right? Until you know, let's say you have a girl over one day and she comments on the fact that you have a messy room. Yeah. It probably makes you feel stupid, right? Yeah. So then all of a sudden you're like, wow, like I actually got to change that part of myself. And then you start doing that. But lots of times too, people would be like, oh, you got a messy room. And then people are like, oh shit, maybe that's something about me that's wrong. Yeah. Right?
Why do I have that messy room?
Yeah, like why do I have that messy room? Like, why am I like this?
Yeah.
Right? And you see this all the time, especially in my industry, is the people that I deal with aren't these people that are athletes, that are coming in, that are motivated, that are driven. These are people, everyday people, man, that are sad with their life, that don't have this drive, that need that accountability. Mm-hmm. And for me, the reason why I love what I do so much is that I actually get to help people, right? Yeah. And that's not helping someone be able to bench 225. I mean, hey, fuck, man, I love benching 225 too since I was 17. Don't get me wrong. Yeah. But that is not why people come into the gym, right? So people come into the gym because they had this emotional connection on something that happened in their past that they're like, you know what? I have to get better because I felt stupid when that guy broke up with me for not being in shape, right? Or I felt dumb for going on this hike with my friends and not being able to hold my breath, right? Or breathe. Yeah. Right? These are the reasons people come in the gym. It's not because we want to look good. And like, maybe for you and I, that's why we want to go in the gym. But is it because we want to look good, or is it because we want to, let's say, maybe attract females or like whatever? There's a different motivation for everybody, and it's figuring that out.
Well, I think there's a multitude of motivations, because obviously it can be insecurities that drive you to the gym, being like, I don't want to be that person anymore. I want to hold myself more accountable. Like, I want to prioritize self-care. But I know for my ass, man, if I don't go to the fucking gym, like, I just get, like, I lose my purpose in life, right? Because it's just like, every day I'm like, I can get stronger, I can get better, right? I can get more athletic. And like, for me, that's my goal when I go to the gym, is just to be more athletic and more like conscientious of my body and like how the body parts move, and like get that stability and consistency through like both sides of my body, right? Because I know like my upper chest and like my upper back are all fucked up because of past injuries. So for me, it's how can I rebalance all this shit, right? So yeah, but anyways, I want to go back.
For the record, you should clean up your deadlift a little bit. That's why your upper back's hurting.
I don't deadlift. I don't fucking deadlift. That could explain my lower back though. But you had talked about like, so do you prioritize like material objects? Because I know for you said that you want that house, you want that lakeside property, like you want obviously that lifestyle, being able to go to the club and feel that social acceptance, which is totally okay because we are social animals, right? It's kind of, I feel like it's weird if you're not necessarily a social person. But do you prioritize those material things, or are there like non-material things in life that you chase as well?
You know what, man? No, and that's actually a great question, because like I feel like maybe that could have came across a lot with that. Man, you know what? When I'm the happiest is when I'm around people that I enjoy being around. Yeah. Right? So
Absolutely. Who bring out the best version of you. Yeah. Bring out the person you want to be.
And I have fantastic friends, and I've really built up my friend group from where it was, 5 years ago to now, right? I don't want to be that person getting drunk at the bar every weekend,
As we're pouring up drinks
As
right
we're
now.
pouring a couple of drinks right now, but